So what we've learned so far is the compression. Yeah. Now I will teach you a slightly different technique that's called friction. Now friction is basically a compression that moves. Yeah? So you can do it in two ways. You can move that way, or you can move on the skin. And that's a little bit of a problem because some books would tell you the friction is that technique, which is correct. Yeah? So just you to be aware that sometimes it can be a technique that is completely different than friction. Okay? Both are valid. They have a different effect, of course. So let's take here. Can I undo the bra? Okay. And I would like you to tell me what do you think would be the effect of friction, compression friction. Yeah. Starting again. Now the back is quite warm, so don't spend time in class a lot on effleurage if the back is warm. Just go right away into pétrissage. Yeah. Ringing, remember that, all of this, yeah? Yeah. With the base of the wrist, kneading. So a lot of yeah. What do you think about this technique, by the way? Kind of why the leg is higher, but how about that? It's a little bit better or worse?
Well, it's a tiny bit better, but it's still not good. Keep grounded.
Yeah, keep grounded, okay? Okay, so now even if you want to come up even closer, so we did the compression is static. Remember that we said it's kind of static. So let's involve the client so they know what happens rather than just do it and then they kind of not ready. So he's saying, Vilda, I'm going to put a little bit more pressure in here. There is a knot here. If you can breathe in and slowly breathe out. How's the pressure? Can I go deeper? Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, good. Now if I want to increase it a little bit, I start moving side to side. And that's the whole difference. So I go across the fiber of the muscle. You can do it this way. Do you see how red it becomes already? Yeah. So the friction can be done across the muscle because the muscle go up and down along the curve, the fibers, or you can do circles. It really doesn't matter much. Yeah. And what you go to do, you know, muscle has like, if the towel would be muscle, it has like ridges. So basically you just try to open between the ridges. So muscle would be there. So you try to just open between the ridges, get the blood circulation better, and get all the waste product move easier. Yeah?
But always slow, yeah?
Sorry?
Always slow because you do.
Very slow. The deeper you go, it's like, when I do compression, I always think about submarine. It's very slow and deep. It's a big vessel and heavy, so you don't do anything quick. If you start doing something quick, you aggravate it. And the muscle sends signal to the brain, and the brain said, oh, contract, you know, it's kind of dangerous. So always very light, yeah? Okay. What I would like also to talk is about the communication with the client. When you're starting the compression into a new area, what do we need to know from the client?
Where is the problem?
Where is the problem? Let's say you find it, you feel it in here. So now you find it in here, you want to do something there. What
You need to know if you can put more pressure on,
Yeah.
or if it's too painful. Sometimes they use a
Great.
scale.
Yes. So you need to know the feedback if you can press more or it's enough. So there are few ways to do it. I'll show you a few ways that it will video, then you can revise it at home. But and you can choose whatever you want. Okay. So first you could say, Filda, I'm going to apply deeper pressure here, and I want to tell me if the pressure is too much. So 5 is kind of painful pressure, 3 is kind of middle, comfortable, and 1 is too little. Okay, so breathe in, and then down. How is it? Is it 1, 2, or 5, or 3? 1. 1. Okay. How is it now? 3. Okay. So I kind of scale myself. Really, it's always scaling. And what would be right for Vilda today, tomorrow might not be, and to someone else, to Zach or Abby, that would be different. Yeah. So you need to always be attentive to. Yeah. Another way to say is to say something like that. Yes, Vida, I'm going to apply a deeper pressure here. Yeah. So breathe in and breathe out. Can I go deeper? And now? Okay. So you stay. Okay. I used to love the scaling. Yeah. But now I feel that just to say, because what I want to at the end is a quick way to know. So start to explain the scales, and sometimes it works, sometimes I find myself using too much word to explain, and what I want to is just, okay, is it deep enough? Can I go deep? That's it. But I use it a lot more. So you go to another area. Breathe in, and slowly breathe out. Good. Can I go deeper? Okay. So you get the feedback right away, quicker. And we want to cut that. They also want to relax, you know. We don't want them to start saying, okay, you know, do you have a form here to fill in? How is it? Yeah. But whatever works for you. I know that some people prefer the scaling. Some people prefer that. I don't mind really. But do it more. You don't need when you do effleurage, but when you start doing petrissage, not petrissage, compression, you need it. Okay? So let's do more of the friction, yeah? Finding it here. Can I go deeper? Okay. It's kind of sensitive in this area, so my compression would be kind of very slow. Friction style, because I move. Do you see that I'm moving? Actually, it's kind of almost non-existing, yeah? Yeah. That would be static. That would be friction. Now, if I want to do more, I will ease it. And I will do now more. But it's a lot easier. And now I friction on the skin almost. It's different. It's not deep. And what it does, it's more superficial, you know, getting the blood circulation into the superficial muscle. So the friction that we learn is very deep. Good. Let's do friction here. Guys, that's it, really. It's not, when you know where you work, you don't need to, it's not a circus, yeah? Do it kind of very, very slow. Should we practice?
Yeah.
Yeah? Start using